Welcome to my first tutorial video. My name is Russell and today I will show you how you can make the Sam Kolder screen effect that you saw in the beginning of the video. I discovered this effect about 1 year ago in one of the Sam Kolder video called The Creative Process, where the shot is moving in slow motion and the computer screen is actually moving in time-lapse. Today I want to recreate these effects and show you how you can make these effects by your own. So if you look at his shot, his effect is actually a screen replacement done in post. As you can tell by the edges of the hair, looks like it has been keyed out. But today I'm gonna show you a technique that you can do this effect completely in camera without worrying about the screen replacement and also the keying in post. Now, even though it is an in-camera effect, there is a bit of setup we need to do first before we proceed to film the footage. Basically, it's just making a time-lapse that is gonna be playing back on the screen. Obviously, you need to start by screen recording yourself editing a sequence. I basically just took a bunch of video and audio clips and tossed it together in my editing software, edit it without thinking for about 5 minutes and we're good. Now I'm gonna open up my video editor of choice. For me, I'm using Premiere Pro. If you are using other editing software, the technique is pretty much the same. I will be starting out by creating a sequence at the frame rate that I will be filming my footage at. For my case, it is 60 frames per second, so I will be create a 60 frames per second timeline. In other case of scenario, if I created a 24 frames per second timeline and film in 60 frames per second, the computer screen time-lapse will only show 24 frames per second. So in each frame of my camera is recording, the computer screen will show less than 1 frame, which will result in a very choppy video. Once I created a new sequence, I will drag my screen recording into my timeline and speed it up to the desired speed in my final video. Since I'm shooting my final video at slow motion, I will nest the sequence and speed up that nested sequence by 250%. The reason I'm doing this because I'm shooting my final footage at 60 frames per second and I will be slowing down the 60 frames per second final footage to about 40% of its original speed. So speeding up 250% will cancel out the 40%. Basically, if you are not doing this step, everything displayed on your screen in the final shot will look choppy, playing back 40% of its original speed. Finally, I'm just gonna copy the clip fill time on the timeline so I can make it loop and then export the footage at the same frame rate that I will be filming at. The beauty of using this technique compared to using a screen replacement in post is that you don't need to worry about anything when you are filming. You can shoot anywhere you like. Basically, you don't need to worry something covers up your shot when you are filming that make it difficult to key out or screen replace in post. But exposing a shot can be a little bit tricky, so I suggest you to expose the overall shot and adjust the brightness of your computer screen so everything is looking right. Finally, be careful of the angle when you are filming and also the placement of the lighting to avoid unnecessary glare on your screen. And there you have it. All that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video or learned something new from it. If you do, feel free to show your support. I will upload 2 tutorial videos every single week. And that's all for now. See you in the next video.